Hey, what's going on, VC? Today's been a very long day. Went to a record sale this morning, and then... Hold on, I'm missing something. Oh, there it is. And had to graduate college. That's enough of that. I've been wanting to say all day. Okay, so the part you guys should care about, let's get to the records really quick. Everything was $1, except there's a few collectors that had stuff that were priced individually. So all this stuff was $1. Horowitz does Chopin on 10-inch red seal. Buck Owens in London. Sting soundtrack. Jonah Jones. Chris, I'm sure you probably either have this or want it, but it's the Golden Trumpet of Harry James and Stereo 4. I don't know. It is a gatefold. Might as well show it. This is one I've actually been looking for. Thought I found a copy of it, but it's pretty beat up. George Jones and Gene Pitney. The Bangles all over the place. Willie Nelson, always on my mind. This is an interesting record because it has a version of A Whiter Shade of Pale that he does with Waylon Jennings. That's pretty faithful to the original, so I thought that was cool. The songs of Merle Haggard played by the Buckaroos. Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic. This was pretty cool. I found this, and it's in really great shape. The Star Wars soundtrack. I also got a copy of the Smokey and the Bandit soundtrack, but it was a gift, and I already gave it to somebody. Kind of hard to give it away when it only cost me $1, and it was in a really, really great shape. Hang On Ramsey by Ramsey Lewis Trio. Greatest Hits of George Strait. And then this is a record that somebody had given me. And the jacket is in immensely great condition. I mean, it's still in the shrink. But the record itself had a gigantic scratch. This is actually a record I went looking specifically to buy. Found it for $1. Record was in absolutely great shape. Super happy. First Deutsche Grammophon record. Schubert. Impromptu. This is really nice. I bought two records that cost more than $1. One was The James Gang Rise Again, which was a gift for my brother, and I also bought myself a copy of this Journey record for $2. Original Enterslee, which is pretty great. It was a little dirty, but as far as the condition of the vinyl, it was incredible. Bought a whole bunch of 45s. Rolling Stone, Angie. Johnny Cash, The Matador, and Still in Town. If anybody can tell me about this run, I don't know. It's really cool. Maybe Jesse. This is Bud Shank and 3 Trombones. It's a EP. It's on Pacific Jazz. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows more about that than I do. Try to blaze through these. Edwin Starr, War, and the other one that fell on the ground. She Talks to Angels by the Black Crowes. Spacing. Sitting on Top of the World and Sleep by Les Paul and Mary Ford. Urgent by Foreigner. I think Jess actually showed this recently. This is Cool in the Gang Celebration on Delight. My First and Only Love and Unforgettable, Nat King Cole. Take Me in Your Arms and Hold Me. And Meet Mr. Callaghan, Les Paul and Mary Ford. Little Brown Jug and In the Mood by Glenn Miller Orchestra. Round and Round and The Morning After by Rat. Adding to my 80s cheese, and you know, they need those. Goodnight Irene and Lonely Guitar on Columbia, Les Paul and Mary Ford. There's more. Excuse me. I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett. Come Sail Away and Put Me On by Styx. This one might be finding a new home rather quickly. Mostly Martha and Angels in the Sky by the Crew Cuts. This I thought was pretty cool, which is Heaven and Hell, and also Summertime Blues by The Who. So I never heard that version of the song. I thought I heard just about all of them. This one also might be finding a new home, which is The Cuckoo Bird and the Pickle Tree, and It's a Woman's World on Decca by the Four Aces. I got it because old Decca stuff I think is really cool. Baby Baby Don't Cry, and Your Mother's Only Daughter, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, and that is on Tamla. And we've got From Here to Eternity and Anytime, Anywhere, Frank Sinatra. Gotta have Sinatra. David Lee Roth, Just a Gigolo. The B-side is a remix of the same song. What else do we have? That's not supposed to be in there. These are actually, oh wait, yes it is. I thought it said Power of Love. This is actually Prisoner of Love. And Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Pat Benatar. Billy Joel, It's Still Rock and Roll to Me, and Through the Long Night, Billy Joel. Like I said, it's been a long day. I'm very tired. Alright, On a Chinese Honeymoon and Tiger Rag by the Mills Brothers. This is on Ranwood. And boop, boop. And I'm from the Midwest, obviously, if you haven't figured it out yet. And FS Foundation Seed is a seed company around here. I got this because it's a cool promotional record. I'm guessing it's from, like it says, from 1978. And right here in the little copyright. I listened to it once. It's absolutely terrible. I'll never listen to it again. I'll pass it along to either one of my friends who's a farmer or frame it. Edwin Starr, War, and He Who Picks a Rose. And finally, the last one that I got was actually Along Came Jones by George Jones and Johnny Paycheck. I had to get this even if it didn't play because for some reason in my household, George Jones sings everything by me, depending on who actually did the song. But that's the haul from my graduation and record shopping day. It was a pretty good time. I went with my brother JL Wing 77, met up with Michael Mayer and Matt Sands, Sandsy01. Didn't really get a chance to talk to Matt Sands very much because he was a man on a mission. He was a really busy guy. From what I could tell, he had a stack about that big, and as we all know, that big's probably about 30 records, maybe 30 to 50 records. It was a good time. It's kind of sad it wasn't as good as it's been in the years past, and it's moved around from location to location. And this was probably the smallest location that it's been at yet, and the inventory definitely showed that. But I'll probably go again next year as long as it's like not in a shoebox or something like that. And now I'm going to go to bed because I'm very, very tired.